Find the equation of the line in standard form which passes through the points -4, 1 and -3, 3. Since we're given 2 points and step number 1 is to find the slope, we need to substitute these points into our slope formula. M equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So in this case, y sub 2 would be 3. So it's 3 minus y sub 1 is 1 over x sub 2, which is -3, minus x sub 1 is a -4. So our numerator, 3 minus 1 is 2. And here in the denominator we have a double negative, so that becomes an addition problem. So it's -3 plus 4, which is a 1. So our slope would be 2. Step number 2, use the point given. Since we have 2 points, we can choose either one. So I'm going to choose point number 1 and the slope found in step 1 to put the equation in point-slope form, which is y minus y sub 1 equals m, which is the slope we found in step 1, times the quantity x minus x sub 1. So we have y minus 1 equals the slope, which is 2, times the quantity x minus x sub 1, so that's x minus a -4. So in point slope form, we have y minus 1 equals 2 times the quantity x. And again, the double negative becomes addition. So that's x plus 4. Now in step 3, we put the equation in the form identified in the directions. So since it was standard form that we're looking for, recall that standard form is ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are integers, which means there's no fractions. And a, which is our leading coefficient, the number in front of x, needs to be positive. So what we're going to do next is use our distributive property to distribute the 2 times the x and the plus 4. So we have y minus 1 equaling 2x plus 8. So to get it in standard form, we need x and y on the same side of the equal sign, so we need to move this 2x from the right hand side to the left. To do that, we just take the negative, or the opposite. So since this is a positive 2x, when it moves to the left hand side it becomes negative, so it's negative 2x. The y doesn't change because it's staying on the same side of the equal sign as it was originally. And now we're going to move the -1 from the left to the right, so we take its opposite to do that. So here we have a positive 8. When we move the -1 from the left to the right, it becomes positive 1. So we have a positive 8 and a positive 1, which gives us a positive 9. Now this isn't in standard form because our leading coefficient is negative. So what we're going to do is multiply the whole equation by a -1. This will change the signs of every term. So this becomes a positive 2x. Instead of a plus y, now it becomes minus y equals, and instead of a positive 9, it changes to a -9. So in standard form, our answer would be 2x minus y equals -9.